Hey everyone, Blue Buster here. Today, I'm going to show you the deck list of Hunters. This deck is main focus to have Tamers on the board for Digimon to have saves. Is an effect that allows to put Digimon underneath of the Tamers cards from deletion of battle or effects. And give you a heads up, I didn't have any Quartzmons. Is the main focus on all the way to Aristomon Superior mode. So this deck is really great without Quartzmon. So I'm gonna show you the deck list. Let's get started. Now for the Digi-Eggs, I got 4 copies of Monumental from BG12. On deletion, if the Digimon has saved in his text, it allows you to draw a card. Okay, enough with the eggs. Now we're gonna start with the rookies. I got 4 copies of Gundramon from BT12. On play, by placing one Digimon with save in his text from your hand under one of your Tamers, and allows you to draw a card. And on deletion and save by himself, you may place this card from under one of your Tamers. Or you wanna play with him instead of play normally. If you put a one Digimon underneath with save in his text, instead of play 4, it becomes a play 2 because it says Digiprof -2. And not only that, it has inherit skill. When attacking, once per turn, if this Digimon has save in his text, you draw a card. This card is really useful in case you want to draw something to have the chance to get a Tamer or Digimon save in his text. So I recommend you guys to get this card. It's pretty useful for this deck. I got 4 copies of Gundramon from BT21. On the play effect, by trusting one Digimon saving his text or heroes traits from your hand, you draw 2 cards. And this card will help you either a chance to get the Tamer or Digimon you need. And on deletion, it saves from himself. And not only that, it has an inherit effect, gives your Digimon 2k DP on your turn. So this card is good for this deck. Next, I got 4 copies of Psychmon from BT12. On play, you may return one Digimon and save in his text from underneath one of your Tamers to your hand. And on deletion, it's save. And you want to Digicross it instead of play 4, you play for 2. Not only that, he has the same effect and hitter skills as Gundramon. And this card has really helped me a lot to get the cards that I need from the drawing. But if you want to replace it to the Psychmon, the dual color Psychmon, instead of, the draw, you might give a Digimon have saved in his text for piercing. But it depends you want to use Psychmon of this deck. Well, enough with the rookies. Next is the level 4s. Got 4 copies of Aristomon from BT12. When Digi-evolving and this Digimon has 2 or more Digi-evolution card, this card gains Rush for the turn, so it works on your turn. On deletion, you can place this Digimon any one of your Tamers. And not only that, you can add another additionally a Digimon with saving his text from your trash, and you put one of them under your Tamers as well. And it has an inherit effect when attacking. If this Digimon has saved in his text, you draw a card. So this card is pretty useful from your deck. It really helps me a lot. Next, 4 copies of Shoutmon King version from BT12. On play or Digivolving, you may play a one Taiki Kudo or Yu Amano or Tageru Akashi from your hand without paying the cost. And on deletion, it saves, and you can add another Digimon from the save from his text from the trash. And this card really helped me to get the to play the Tamers. And not only that, it has the inherited skills of when attacking. Once per turn, if this Digimon has save in his text, you delete one of your opponents with 4k or less. So this card really helped me during my tournaments, and I recommend you guys to add this card for your deck. I got 4 copies of Digimon from BT21. On play or Digivolving, you may play one tamer with the Hunter's trait or Hero trait from your hand without paying the cost. And on deletion, you may place one Digimon with a card with his save and his text, or a Hero trait from your hand or trash, and under any one of your tamers, and then it's saved by itself. Or you want to play it normally, instead of play for 6, you can Digicross it and put it underneath Digimon and save in his text. Instead of, play for 6, it plays for 4 and has the Hairskill to give your Digimon 2k DP. I got 1 copy of BT12 of Tuarmon. When Digivolving, you Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon, and that is a level 5 or lower. And for every 2 Digivolution this card has, you could add 1 maximum level of your, of the level you choose with this effect. And on deletion, it's saved from itself, and then you can add another Digimon with save in his text, and you put it underneath one of your tamers. And he has an Hairskill, and on an opponent's turn, while your Digimon has save in his text, it gains blocker. And you can bump it up either 2. I rather use 1 because I using Shoutmon King's version, but you can either put Shoutmon King version either 3 or 4. But if you want to bump it up to 2 with Tuarmon, that is good. And 2 copies of Clockmon from BG12. He has blocker, and on play effect, you reveal 3 cards from the deck and add up to Digimons with different colors and save in his text. Then you can add them to your hand or place the rest bottom at any order. And on deletion is save. And an inherited effect, on your turn, your Digimon saving his tech gains jamming. You can either bump it up to 2 or you want to bump it up to 1, or either way. But the Clockmon, it really helped me to get the cards that I need. And yeah, this card is really useful. Enough with the level 4s, time for level 5s. I got 4 copies of Aristomon Superior Mode from BT12. When Digivolve, you can place one of your opponent's Digimon level 3 or lower as a bottom Digivolution of another your Digimons, or under your opponent's tamer. For each with a different colors, the tamers that you had, it add up 1 maximum level that you choose of this effect. And not only that, in the end of your turn, this Digimon can, if it has 4 or more Digivolution cards, it can attack without suspending. And it has an hair effect of, if the Digimon has save in his text, you draw a card, but we don't have any level 6 in our deck. But this card is really useful, this deck. This card really helped me on my tournaments, and it really helped me a lot. Next, I got 4 copies of Aristomon Superior Mode. This card is really great for this deck. Here's why. He has Raid and Piercing, and not only that, when he Digivolves, this Digimon attacks without suspending, and it has a great alternate effect. It gives this Digimon, for each Digivolution cards, it gives 1 KDP for each of them. So this card is really useful for any type of situation you're in. So I recommend you to put this guy in this deck. Enough with the level 5s. Now is the option cards, and the option cards that I have is really short because this deck is main focused to have more tamers that you have in this deck. So this the option cards that I have is Overflowing Power. While you have a tamer with hunter traits in play, you may use this card without color requirements. And the main turn, on the main, You digivolve one of your Digimon into the Digimon cards with save and his text under one of your tamers for his evolution cost. But yeah, you play this, but the problem is you need to pay the Digivolution cost. So if one of your Digimon is a rookie, you can digivolve it underneath one of your tamer, but you have to pay the evolution cost. And this card is really useful. And next is Cross Up. Cross Up is really great for this deck. You may place one Digimon with a save in his text from your hand or trash any of your tamers. Then one of your Digimon digivolves into the card with a save in his text in the trash. If one of your Aristomon Superiormon is in the trash and one of your Digimon is a champion, you play this, you play for 1 cost, and you digivolve it, and you put one of your, you may place one of your Digimon in either the hand or under, or the trash and under of your tamers. And it has a security. You may play one Digimon save in his text. You play cost of 5 or less from your hands or trash, and without paying the cost. And you add this card to your hand. So this card is useful for this deck. So is either you want to get rid of overflowing power, you can bump it up to at least 2 of Cross Up, and it depends the build that you guys want to build. But this card is really useful. All right, enough with the options. Next is tamers, and I gotta give you guys a heads up. I don't have Tagaru's from BT21 at the moment yet. Now I'm gonna show you 3 copies of Tagaru Akashi from BT12. He's a memory setter. If you have 2 or less memories, you set up to 3. But on your turn, when one of your Digimon digivolves into a save in his text by suspending this tamer, by placing one of your under one of your tamers as a Bada evolution card for that Digimon, and it reduces your the evolution cost by 1. So if one of your Digimon want to digivolve into something else, you can suspend his, and you can place it the Digimon underneath one of your Digimon saving his text, and it can minus 1 of your evolution cost. Next, I got 3 copies of Uamano. You either want to bump up to 3 or 2, depends on the build. Not only that, this card has errata. This card doesn't give your Digimon to KTP. He only gains 1 memory. And on your turn, you digivolve any of your Digimon into save in his text, and you can put it on the Bada evolution, and you can suspend it. This tamer, and reduces the cost of the Digivolution card by 1. Next, I got 4 copies Teki Kudo. Teki Kudo is really good for this deck. In the main phase, you could place one of your Digimon cards with saving his text by your hand and put it underneath this tamer, and you draw a card, and it has the same on your turn. You could digivolve one of your Digimon into a save in his text, and you place it underneath, and it can reduce the evolution cost of your Digimon by 1. So you can suspend him, you minus the evolution. You can either bump up to 4 or 3. It depends on the build you want, but this card is great for this deck. All right, and the last tamer is Watchmaker. I got 3 Watchmakers. On play, you reveal 3 one of your deck, and add 1 Digimon to save in his text, and 1 with Hunter traits, and add them to your hand, and you place them at any bottom deck in any order. And on main, if you have 4 or more tamers in play, you spend this tamer, and one of your Digimon to save in his text, it gains 1 security attack. And basically, you could do a combo with Aristomon, either from BT, let's just say BT12. He has 4 or more evolution costs, and you suspend him, and he attacks for two to security checks, and the end of your turn, he can attack at least one more security checks. So basically, your Astronomon can do 3 security checks. So this card is really great. You either want to bump up to either 3 or 2. So yeah, this is the deck list, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like and subscribe this channel, and Happy New Year's. Stay safe, guys. Blue Buster out.